I'm Phil Hewlett from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. A doctor's office in Oklahoma is the scene of the latest mass shooting. A man opened fire yesterday, killing 4 healthcare workers. Police say he was looking for someone specific and then took his own life. Classes will resume at Grant High School in Van Nuys today after a 10th grader was shot in the leg outside the campus yesterday. Somebody in a green car pulled up and fired as the student was crossing the street. Some 560,000 former students of the Corinthian College system, which was based in Santa Ana, will have their student loan debt forgiven. Corinthian collapsed in 2015 during a fraud investigation launched by then State Attorney General Kamala Harris. Southland weather from KFI. It'll be sunny and warm after the morning low clouds and fog burn away. Highs will get into the upper 80s in the valleys and the IE, low 80s for the LAOC metros. Beaches will top out at about 70. Right now it's 61 in Anaheim. Costa Mesa 63, so is Santa Monica, and in Newhall it is 64 degrees. We lead local from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. I'm Phil Hewlett.
In Costa Mesa, there is a full freeway closure, 405 northbound from the 73 to Fairview. All lanes are going to be shut down for road work. In El Monte, we have good news. Earlier crash that was on the 10 eastbound at Baldwin Avenue has been cleared from lanes. Your drive is recovering in that area. And in Pacoima, there is a work zone. It's on the 210 westbound from the 118 to Hubbard Street. 2 right lanes going to be coned off for road work. Expect slowing in that area. I'm Brian Vance with a look at your San Diego traffic.
On the new true crime podcast Betrayal, a woman chronicles her fairy tale romance gone horribly wrong. Her husband's secret life destroyed their marriage, shook their community, and ultimately sent him to prison.
Going through Spence's emails, Snapchat, whatever I could get my hands on. Just a punch in the gut every single time.
Listen to Betrayal on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts. Brought to you by DuckDuckGo. Search, browse, and email privately, all for free with the DuckDuckGo app.
As parents, we've done everything possible to protect our kids from COVID-19, from using hand sanitizers to masking up. But now we have the most important tool, vaccines. They help protect our children and the entire family. And it's okay to have questions. Ask your doctor about the COVID-19 vaccine for your child, or visit vaccinateall58.com to learn more and find a vaccine near you. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
So here's one way to help beat inflation this summer. Go solar with SolarMax technology.
Listen, SolarMax has helped me and my family. They want to help you tackle rising prices as well.
Oh my gosh, gas, food, energy prices, they are through the roof here in Southern California.
So stop those rising energy prices. Upgrade with a SolarMax system for $49.93 a month with 0 down and 0.99% APR.
SolarMax is local. They're in Riverside with everything under one roof, so you get low prices, quality control, and no middleman or supply chain wait. And this is the last year for that 26% tax credit.
Get a custom design system from SolarMax with a personal solar consultant to guide you for just $49.93 a month, 0 down, and a 0.99% APR.
Time to beat that inflation. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say that keyword SolarMax. That's pound 250 SolarMax, or go to solarmaxtech.com.
Monthly payment available on approved credit. See SLB number 972048.
KFI AM 640.
Oh, let me try it again. This thing is, it's acting up. It's going to be good. Watch. Oh, never mind. Oh, here we go. No. Stand by.
Gary and Shannon.
I swear next hour is not going to go like this. I promise.
Weekdays at 10 a.m. KFI. KFI AM 640. KFI live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. KFI AM 640.
You're the only thing I see forever. In my eyes, in my words, and in everything I do. Nothing but you ever. And there's nothing for me but Maria. Every sight that I see is Maria.
Always you, every thought I'll ever know. Everywhere I go, you'll be.
Tonight,
gateway to the West. This is Coast to Coast AM with George Norrie.
Pulled that one out of our show tunes, West Side Story, classic from way back. ParanormalDate.com keeps cruising along. 464 people left. They had 130,000 members at ParanormalDate.com. Give it a try. And if you're over 60, what do we have, Tom?
Well, where is that special person? Now, we know you can find them at ParanormalDate.com, but if you're 60 plus, you can hit up ParanormalDate.com/seniors, and that is where you can meet the bit more mature person. So check it out. We have ParanormalDate.com and ParanormalDate.com/seniors.
We will take your calls next hour with Tom Carey and Don Schmidt as we talk about Roswell, and more with Tom Carey when we come back in a moment. But first, build up your immune system.
HealthyLooking.com and Dr. Alan Millay bring 4 decades of experience in natural products for the exclusive stem cell wellness kit that works with your body's stem cells to assist your immune system. Here's Dr. Millay with more.
Whether it's physical activity, obesity, diet, smoking, low on hormones, stress, sleep disorders, or your age, can be supported by reducing inflammation and aiding the body to heal itself appropriately. A stem cell is a cell waiting to be told what it needs to be. If there is inflammation, that inflammation needs to be stopped. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, kidney disease, various types of cancer, depression, Alzheimer's disease, autoimmune disorders, osteoporosis, even fatty liver are chronic signs of inflammation and can be aided by supporting the body's ability to protect those cells that it needs. And that is the purpose of ImmuStem and AdaptoStem together, supporting the body to be the best it can be.
Dr. Millay, how will I feel after taking AdaptoStem and ImmuStem?
The ImmuStem is going to have an immediate effect, but I guarantee you that your immune system is starting to function better after 24 hours. You put AdaptoStem along with it, you will feel it in 30 minutes.
Order now at HealthyLooking.com. The Stem Cell Wellness Kit from Dr. Millay protects your body's stem cells and will make you feel better faster. The Stem Cell Wellness Kit with AdaptoStem and ImmuStem and your free gift Relaxol is only available at HealthyLooking.com or toll free at 800-563-3980. That's 800-563-3980. Don't forget to enter promo code George for free shipping. George's Stem Cell Wellness Kit at HealthyLooking.com. That's HealthyLooking.com.
If you're looking for natural products to pamper your body, look no further than Dr. Squatch. They're changing the shower game with amazing products of deodorants, conditioners, shampoos, and so many other things. All products are at least 98% natural in origin, and they're the finest ingredients Mother Nature has to offer. And you can recognize and pronounce everything you see on the packaging, unlike the harsh chemicals found in the generic body washes, hair care, and other deodorants. Dr. Squatch has a 100% satisfaction guaranteed. If you use Dr. Squatch and can honestly say their products are not the best you've ever used, they'll send you your money back, no questions asked. Shop at drsquatch.com where new customers will receive 20% off, $20 or more you spend. Enter promo code COAST. That's drsquatch.com, promo code COAST. Let me spell it out for you. DRSQUATCH.com, promo code COAST.
Real people, real stories.
So I had an appointment with the surgeon, and he was told me what all he was going to do, and it was just absolutely horrendous. I came home, I started on Carnivora, and I called and canceled my surgery, and she said, "Are you going someplace else?" I said, "No, I'm taking care of it myself." She said, "Okay." And my problem on my skin went away.
I have bruising that's all over my arms, 3 weeks after I was on the carnivore, I noticed, I'm looking at my arms, and I said, gee, I don't have any bruises on my arms, and I'm always full of bruises. I can't put my finger on it, but I know something's happening. I have to tell you, that has to be the carnivore.
Call 866-836-8735. That's 866-836-8735. Or visit carnivora.com. That's carnivora.com. Use coupon code George to get 15% off your order.
And welcome back to Coast, George Norrie with Tom Carey. Tom, this is amazing work. I remember the work when I was a kid of Frank Edwards, Edward Ruppelt, and I didn't realize that Ruppelt, who was into UFOs in a big way, died at the age of 37.
Yes, that's amazing. Colonel William Blanchard, the base commander at Roswell in 1947, died at age 50.
Jeez.
And he had 4 stars on his shoulder. And he ultimately would have become the Chief of Staff of the Air Force. But he died of a massive heart attack at the Pentagon at age 50. You know, 50 today is like, oh boy, you're still, you know, you can go up, suit up for your football team and go out there.
Yeah, it's the new 30 for crying out loud.
Yes.
What would you say was your biggest surprise on the Roswell case?
That is a good question. There are actually several of them, George. One was bad, and the other 2 were good.
Huh.
The bad one was I got caught in a hoax.
Oh, really?
Yes, and it was an elaborate hoax. It was someone came to emailed me, this was like 2012, emails me that he's got some slides, some Kodachrome slides that I might be interested in. I'm thinking, oh boy, he's got to have something really good.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be, he had 2 slides of a creature, humanoid creature on a slab. So help me, George, it looked just like all of the descriptions that have been given to us over the years of what the Roswell aliens looked like. And it looked like it had been recently alive when the picture was taken. We had it took us 3 years. We worked on the trying to test the veracity of these slides for 3 years, and everything pointed yes. And the convincing thing with me, and this is the thing that did me in, was that in the description of the so-called live alien that one of the firemen from the Roswell Fire Department had found when he got to the crash site, he mentioned when he got home, his family wanted to know all about it. They said, well, what did it look like? And all he said was, child of the earth. Now, I don't know, I didn't know what that meant, but that the child of the earth in the Southwest is something that they call the Jerusalem cricket or a potato bug. It's sort of like a scorpion type thing.
Mm-hmm.
What it was the head on this cricket reminded people of a child, in that when a newborn child is, born, on the top of his head, where the cranial bones have not fused, you have dark lines. They haven't fused yet, and you have these dark lines on the cranium of newborn children. Well, that's what this Jerusalem cricket has, and so this creature that I was looking at on these 2 slides had these dark markings, and I'm thinking to myself, nobody knows about this. This has to be real, because this creature on the slide has these dark markings on its head, on the cranium, just like Dan Dwyer, the fireman, had told his family. So that, for me, was the convincing piece of these slides. Well, we thought so much of this that we put together a rollout in Mexico City to 8,000 people. We streamed live across the world, et cetera, and they did a wonderful job in presenting this. And lo and behold, I forgot to mention, at the bottom of the foot on these slides was a placard with writing on it. We spent 3 years trying to decipher the writing. We couldn't do it. We sent it to David Rudiak, who wrote the Ramey memo, writing on the Ramey memo, the Smoky Gun of Roswell. Other people across the world, can you break this placard, what it says? And nobody could. So we figured, well, that's it, you know. Well, so lo and behold, 2 or 3 days after our presentation, somebody comes forward having broken the writing.
Wow.
I did not believe it because we spent 3 years on it.
Sure.
And the writing said, the mummified body of a 2-year-old child. And my God, the mummified, and I couldn't believe it. I was stunned because we had spent so much time on it, and it turned out to be legit because there was a third slide that I never saw, Don Schmidt never saw, that didn't have the writing all scrambled up to where you couldn't
Decipher it.
decipher it. Yes.
Wow.
And somehow that got out. And somebody downloaded a photographic software from the internet and lickety-split had it deciphered. And it turned out to be a mummified 2-year-old. Now, I still didn't believe it because it looked, you know, a mummy, I hate to say that I'm familiar with mummies, but being a